So hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Idiotic. We are here after a long time. So as all of you know, the last few days were very hard for the people of Assam. It's not like it's easy for us now, but we need to continue with our work, our daily duties, responsibilities. So yeah, we lost our heartthrob, our soul of Assam, Zubin Garg. So still we can't believe this. He will be in our heart forever. He is immortal, we believe. So we pray for his peace. So that's all we can do. So yeah, now let's start. Go back to our video. So this lecture is the sixth lecture of the integration in Mathematica beginners tutorial 6. So here in the previous video we have discussed differentiation and many other things like plotting graphs, solving equations, solving differential equation, etc, etc. So now the topic is integration in Mathematica. We are discussing the basics, how like it's like the problems will be vary according to your field and all, but if you need to integrate, this will be the basic structure to integrate or to perform any integration in Mathematica. So how, what is the code? Let's begin with that. So here let's see one simple integration first. So the code for integration is the inbuilt function is integrate. You need to write integrate, and as I already mentioned that I has to be the first letter of any code of Mathematica has to be capital letter, and then the square bracket is must to perform any operation like integration and all. So integration solve, so that thing you need to write, always you need to write in between square bracket, and then the function you have to write that sin x, and sin is a function of x, that also you have to write in the square bracket and then separated by comma, and then in curly bracket you have to write the variable, and this is the range of the variable. If you write only x, then sin x comma x, no need to write the curly bracket. But if there is the range, then you have to write the range separated by comma, x and the lower limit and upper limit here, this x 0 to pi, this is the range. So let's see what we will get. For that you need to click shift and enter. So here's the answer. This is 2, right? So you can see manually it's correct or not. So it's a very basic integration. So hope you understood this. Let's see some something different. So here this is actually x into y. We are performing double integration, like wait, yeah, we are performing double integration means there will be two integration sign, integration, because there is two variable and there different limit for each variable. So first the thing is same, integrate, and then you write the same square bracket, and after that you have to write separately the limits of the variable. So here x is here, so the range of x is 0 to 2, like limit of x is 0 to 2, limit of y is 0 to 3. So this, there will be two integrations sign. If we write in the paper, then it will be integration sign, integration 2, and this will be the limits. So let's perform this double integration. This is double integration. So let me write, wait, yeah, so you can note it down. This is double integration, so you can write it down. After clicking shift and enter, you will get the results in one click. It's very easy. So you can perform any other integration. Let me write, this is very simple, x into y. Let's see what will happen if it's x power 2, and then let's write 2y x squared into 2y. That's it. So you can perform any complex integration here, anything related to trigonometric function and any other complex expression you can integrate and perform the integration here very easily. So now if you this is the numerical integration. So let's see, this is the exponential thing. For integration numerically, numeric integration, we call it numeric integration. This is n you need to write that, where in differentiation also, no, in solving equation also we used to use n solve, where we need numerical values of an integration. If we don't need numerical values, I will tell you here. Let's this one, if we remove this rands only comma x, so see, this is minus cos x. This is the only integrated value of sin x without any value. When there is no range, no value is given. So here let's perform this numerical value for exponential function. Exponential minus x power 2, the x varies from 0 to 1. So let's see. So this is like when actually if we only write n integrate, let's see what happens. Okay, so see, this type of thing we don't get a result exactly, because there will be pi and different function of m and something. So to get the exact value, because exponentially is there, so we can't do it manually, or maybe it will be lengthy expression, because we don't know the all values of that e power thing and all, right? So we don't know that exponential values, right? So in this type of things we can get a value also, putting the values of x and y. It's simple expression. But when it comes to the exponential thing, we have to, if we need the exact numerical value, we need to write n. So for this type of thing we have to use the numerical integration. So this is numeric integration. Let me write for you, for your understanding. You can make a note. Numeric integration or numerical, I guess. Okay, in oh sorry, integration, numeric integration, you can write. So that's for your note, you can note it down. So when you don't put n, the result is different, and when you put n, see, you will get the exact numerical value. So it will help you to calculate some complex like to perform some complex integration for some particular result in your long or maybe complex calculation, right? So it will help you. And then yeah, so that's all for today. So hope you understood, as after a long time I'm making this video. I'm just giving you some basic insights into the integration. In the second next video also, I will try to come up with some different types of integration, or maybe different integrating different functions and this type of things. So hope you understood the basic thing. If you have any problem, you can comment down below. And already, as I have explained the basic of many things, you can go to the playlist and check it. So yeah, let me check if I have the file or not. I will open it, and I forgot how I saved it actually. So yeah, I forgot it. Wait, let me check that. I guess this one. Yeah, this is some, yeah, this is the first video note. I think, let me sequence. Okay. Mm. Yeah, I forgot actually. Okay, I will search it and I will try to make all these things actually in one. um, yeah, in one note, in one page. I will combine all the video lectures like notes in one file, and so that I can just sometime remind it or maybe just revise it for your yeah, it will be better. So hope you like this video. If you uh, like this video, please share to that your friends, whoever is using Mathematica, that will be helpful for you. And please like and subscribe our channel for this type of video. And you, if you have any suggestion, you can just comment it down below. Thank you so much for watching and patience.